Alright, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. We gotta get started fast tonight because I am grinding for Mr. Fantastic. Dearest. Yeah, Marvel Champions. But here's the thing, guys. Well, I'll explain it in the tweet. Hello. Hey, hi, hello. I can't talk long. I'm grinding for Mr. Fantastic and I'm super far behind. Okay, bye. Yes. Oh no. Okay, very far behind. Tweet. Alright. Insidious Wolf. Ooh. Miro Watang. So close, but Insidious Wolf. Insidious Wolf gets it. Not a duo slap tonight. A single loner slap. Slap. Insidious Wolf, thank you very much. Miro Watang, still thank you very much, even though so close. BG, you're getting burned in Joel's stream. Is that burn as in, like, roasted? I'm getting roasted in Joel's stream? Is that what you're saying? Oh, boy. I'll have some words with that Joel fella. Oh, yeah. You should have been at Joel's stream, BG. Dang, sounds like I missed a wild night, potentially. I'll change the D in just 1 sec. It hasn't updated yet. Anyway, thank you again, guys. Started streaming 69 seconds ago. Nice. Alright, so I am grinding for Mr. Fantastic, but I am extremely far behind, and I'll show you what I mean in just a moment here. Let's see. Oh, 3.8 million points. That's where I'm currently at. Really bad. I did what I could. I did what I could. That's all I could, man. I didn't even spend much time on that Nebula video. If you guys couldn't tell, it was just, hey, I'm gonna give it one go. I'm gonna upload whatever, flaws and all that. So, yeah, spent a tiny bit of time playing with Nebula before that, but then just, where does the time all go, guys? Where does it go? It just disappears. It vanishes off of the face of the earth. I think that's what happens. Oh, the Unstoppable. We got an APOC on the team or something? Or no, wait. You don't get that from APOC without being a horseman, right? What was that? What synergy was that? Or no, that might not have that might have been Mastery that did that. The Evade Mastery one that made her go unstoppable. Is that what that was? I haven't seen that in a while. Anyway, sup Dance Car, Brainathon, what up, easy? Only 3 minutes late, BG? Not bad, right? Not bad for me. I think that's pretty good. Is it just me, or are the new loading screens really grainy in some spots? You know, I haven't looked. I'll try to pay attention next time the loading screen pops up. I haven't actually paid attention. It looks pretty to me. But I also wasn't looking all that close. Alright, so what I'd like to do is I actually have a tiny bit of 5 stars left. Although that's not going to matter. Let's get the 6 stars in there first. Let's do that. Caden Kennedy sending over a few of them Canadian bucks. Thank you very much. Saying, do you think there will be 7 stars coming to MCOC? At some point, I do think so, but I don't really know because most people don't want to see 7-star champions. So, I think there's a lot of pushback on, you know, 7 stars from the community. And what Kabam does with that, nobody really knows. Because if they add 7-star champions, it... you know, it gives them another level, another star level of something to sell, essentially. So yeah, man. On the player side of things, I originally did not want to see 7 stars myself. But I think that's just because I didn't like the way that they rolled out 6 stars. I think if they did a better job with it, I wouldn't mind seeing 7 stars. But I also don't really necessarily need to see 7 stars. It'd be okay if they didn't. I wouldn't hate it. But yeah, no one really knows. If we do see 7 stars, I don't think it's going to be for a while still. But then again, they brought out 6 stars, kind of blindsided everyone with those. So who knows, man? Maybe 7 stars are actually secretly around the corner, but I don't expect it. Thank you very much for them Canadian bucks, though, dude. Tidal Wave 94 sending over 3 as well, saying mind checking Twitter, sure. Also nice to have seen the bald cap off for the night. Glad you enjoyed it, dude. I'm glad people finally realize it's not just some joke. This bald cap company is very real. I mean, the link is in the description after all.
Man loves beats.
Alright, let's see. Well, that was lucky. In between 2 4 stars, got 6-star plat pool. What? That can't happen. Congrats on finishing him though. Let's see. 6-star plat pool. This is what happened when you skip special 3 of the APOC. He stays big. Yeah, dude. I tried to get this to work and I couldn't get it to work on my device. I got it to work with Mephisto. But I couldn't get it to work with APOC. I was so bummed. APOC is the one I wanted to get to work with the most. But dude, sick pull. Oh, this is what you meant, the 2 4 stars. I'm a dum-dum. I thought you were talking about the oh man. Dude, well, congrats on your hype and plat pool. And big APOC. Because I wish I could have that, but I can't. Hey goobers, what's up, Pixie Bell? How you doing? Hector sending over a buck saying, I love you. Hector. Well, thank you very much, dude. Appreciate the buck. Appreciate the love and support. Same as a 1, what's it called? A 1 speed up D. Thank you, dude. BG, do you have the beta features turned on? Yes. I keep getting an error after arena matches. That slows me down. But I'm not sure if it's the beta stuff or just another bug. I don't know, but I haven't noticed any... Well, okay. So, most times I don't get any bug. I will say this. It's frozen for me a couple of times where I had to restart my device. But that's like when I'm looking at my roster. When I, like, you know, the screen to hit the helps and stuff like that. That's where I've noticed issues. But I do have the beta features turned on, yeah, and I don't think I've seen any issues because of that in the arena. So I don't know what's going on, man. There's all kinds of bugs in this update. It's it's MCOC after all. How could we get a new update without new bugs? I don't even know if it's possible. But yeah, come on, man. Give me a break. Give me a freaking break. Get out of here, dude. Who's putting this guy in the arena? We talked about this, damn it. I don't want to see this guy in the arena. Give me twice the points. I have to fight him twice. Forgot about the update. Hype. Yeah, this update, it does have a lot of bugs in it. But it's still a pretty hype update in my opinion. Nebula's great. I don't care about Karnak, so I haven't even tested him yet. I don't even know how he is yet. I'll probably test him soon, but I honestly don't really care about it. After reading his I'm really curious actually how he is, just to know if I'm right from reading his spotlight, because maybe I'm dead wrong. Maybe he's actually a god. But from reading his spotlight, I was like, yeah, okay, I could see his damage being pretty good, and also being a champ I don't care to play. But Nebula, on the other hand, oh man. Nebula. Ooh la, ooh, Nebula la la or something. I don't know. Whatever. I can see a little pudding stain in your bald cap. I think it needs another round in the washer. That one's intentional. Yeah. It's like having ripped jeans, but for bald caps. Hashtag being the kids. Hashtag being the kids. Is this a Joel? Is this Hobbit or Joel? This one is not so clear to me. We're both streaming tonight? Hold on, let me see. Both were streaming. Hobbit ended 25 minutes ago, though. This might be coming from Joel. I don't know. Either way, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. D Veterans, seeing over $1. Thank you very much. Let me see your message. Hold on a sec.
Man loves beans.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. I'm getting my ass kicked here. What the heck's going on? Get out of my face, dude. Puts this guy in the arena too. I don't want to deal with your crits. Okay, BG have had an explosion of 6-star champs recently. Just took Colossus to rank 3. Nice. But only have enough tier 5 basic to take one more to rank 3. Who gets it? Duped, Diablo, Corvus, or Warlock? I would say if you're running Suicides, I would oh man, if you're running Suicides, that's tough. I would favor Diablo or Corvus. If you're not running Suicides, I would go Warlock 10 out of 10 times. But yeah, man, I don't know if I could narrow it down any more than that. Because obviously Corvus with Suicides, I mean the damage output, phenomenal, right? But Diablo, his survivability, and you're saying this is a duped Diablo. So yeah, again, if running Suicides, I would figure out what you need, what your current goals are in the game and stuff like that, and decide based on that. And if not running Suicides, I'd go Warlock. I don't really want to play the other two champions without Suicides, is why. Whereas Warlock, I want to play regardless of setup, just depending on the nodes I'm up against and that kind of thing. But the other two champs, I don't want to play if I'm not running Suicides, to be honest. So. Yeah, dude, thank you for the buck. Appreciate it. Hector sent over another buck saying, so my I love you message is just a boring one. What? Just a boring one. Love ain't boring, man. Bias SMH. LOL. Demand an animated I love you. Please. Thanks, friend. Wink, wink. I can't do it, man. That is a speed up D thing. I still appreciate the love and the support. But that is okay. Oh, so you're saying my message was boring. I got you. I thought you were trying to say that I was saying that your message was boring. But no way, man. There's no way I could do that all the time. I already feel like one day I'm just gonna snap my neck just in responding to speed up D. But yeah. Notorious 1705. Thank you, dude. Saying a man just assaulted me with milk, cream, and butter. How dare he? Okay. We don't need to go there tonight. Come on with the terrible, awful jokes. Boo, man. Where were you that this happened? That would actually be an awful thing. If that really did happen. Getting attacked and getting milk, cream, and butter thrown at you. I mean, that'd be the worst of it. Or the like, not the worst of it. The least of your problems if they just threw it. It'd get much more deadly than that. Alright, anyway, Static. Ooh, sending over Buck as well. What up, dude? Ooh, okay. Didn't know if I can get that off in time. It's an awkward way I was holding the phone while looking at the last comment here. Saying I'm so happy with my rank 3 Nebs today. Dude, I bet. I bet, man. She's so good. She's... Oh, man. Like, I didn't even show off, like, the best ways to play her. It was just, like, my first impressions with the champ. But you can really get to, like, a special one before the opponent gets to a special one. You could do these fights where the opponent doesn't get to throw any specials at all. And then her Awaken ability would help with that, but it's not even required. But yeah, like you can totally make it so the opponent never throws a special ever in the fight. Which I'm always a little bit, I don't know. I always think that's a little bit funny for this game to have opponents never throw specials. But, oh, that's right. Anime is still not updated yet. Can't show it here. But anyway, you get the increased combat power rate with the Awaken ability. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, I mean, still, hey, Kabam allowed it, so whatever. Take advantage of it, right? So, yeah, there's going to be fights where you just never let the opponent get to a special one. And that's it. Just total control over the fight. But most fights, dude. Oh, the special 3 into special 2. I freaking love it. It's so good. I really want Nebula to get awakened. Just to get to those special 3s faster. It would be nice. And just gain like single charges. I wouldn't even throw heavies, to be honest. I would just gain like a single shock, parry, get the shock on the opponent, do the 5-hit combos. The Awaken ability, it gives you increased combat power rate whenever you have shocks on the opponent. So that special 3 that normally takes an annoying amount of time to build up to would take a less annoying amount of time to get up to, you know. But she's so good, man. So good all around. Triple immunity, shuts down robots. Fun way to deal damage with shocks. A shot like shocks are an ability. There's not even that many champions that have good shock damage like that. Not that many champs that are immune to it either. So, super strong. Quick shot. You met Frojo today. His is the first computer I've worked on the hardware that didn't just work after putting it together. Oof. Been there. It's not fun. That's a bummer, dude. That is a bummer. Hey, Nebs is cool. Karate Mike, you're damn right she is. Hector with another bug saying, I will love you anyway, my friend. Hector, thank you very much. The unconditional love, even though I won't spaz out. Thank you very much. Oh, man. Joel, what's up, dude? Saying, regardless of what people say, you're my #1 bean. Was there ever a question otherwise? Was there ever even a thought otherwise? What do you mean? Of course I'm your #1 bean. Regardless of what are people saying? Joel. Hey, speaking of this update and things that I love about it, there's something I really dislike about it that I hope Kabam changes. When the opponent throws a special, I mean, it's pretty obvious if you've already downloaded the update and played it, but watch what happens when the opponent throws their special. My special bar just completely grays out. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't know why they did that. I'm assuming it's for newer players to help them out. In some fights, it's not a big deal. In the arena here, who cares? I mean, you could make the screen completely dark. It probably wouldn't affect things. I'm hardly looking at the screen anyway. But if you're playing a champ that has like power gain mechanics, like I was playing Hyperion earlier, or if you're getting power drained by nodes or certain specials from the opponent, stuff like that. Oh my god, is it annoying trying to look at a darkened image to see how much power you actually have. Like, dude, I play on a fairly dim screen. Probably doesn't show because on stream, of course, it just shows doesn't show your actual screen brightness, right? But on the phone itself, it's usually fairly dimly lit. Got to save that battery life, you know. So now I'm like squinting, trying to see what the heck's going on. I really hope that that's something that we can disable, or they just revert it entirely because I don't like it. The rest of the update, though, minus the bugs, love it. Anyway, Madrox Multis, bug saying, BG, the first appearance of Silver Surfer is free via Marvel Insider. What? Might be good karma. Maybe to acquire him, you need to read. Dude, I would never, ever read. Even if it meant that I can get... No, maybe I will read it, man. I don't know. You're right. Maybe it would actually help. Maybe I can dress up as Silver Surfer, which is basically just taking a paint bucket with silver paint and dumping it on my head. I don't know, though. Silver face in 2021 might not be the best thing to do. But maybe it would lead to getting Silver Surfer. You might be right. Stiatic sending over another 2, saying last 2. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Minus Sig 100. It's a noticeable increase, nearly 20%. It's not bad, dude. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Like, that's enough to save you a like a combo right there. Maybe not even full combo. I don't know. Like getting to the special 3, I mean. But like, okay, let's say, because it's like, it's weird sometimes how like you'll do, what is it, like it's like 30 hits and you'll be almost there to the special 3, or maybe it's 35 and you're almost there. Whatever it is, you're like 2 hits away. But having that additional 20% saves you those hits, saves you that full combo. It's pretty nice. And then of course, if you were just to get to a special 2 instead, faster special 2s, I would love to have her awakened. It's not required to play the champ. I can attest to that. But yeah, I would love to have her awakened, man. I think it'd be pretty sick. Also saying I haven't tried the Storm synergy yet. Is it any good? Storm's part of the Guardian synergy, right? Yes. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's very good. It's very good, but I could see myself playing just with Nebula 90% of the time. But it is very good. I showed it in my video towards the end. I did both just like the special 2 method. And there it was like, you know, you give yourself some extra damage. It's not that crazy. But when you pop a special 3, every time you gain an amp charge, it pauses the shocks for 2 seconds. And on your special 3, when you're gaining all those amp charges and applying the shocks, like, dude, it just allows you to pop a special 2 with well over 20 shocks on the opponent. So you're doubling those things up. And yeah, man, it's really nice. A very, very strong synergy. If you were going to play Nebula as like your main champion or something like that in a quest, you totally would want to include that synergy. But for the most part, I don't know if my brain is just kind of skewed away from synergies at this point because of the solo competitive mode or what, but for the most part, I'm looking at champions without their synergies nowadays more than ever. And for the most part, I'd rather just play her kind of as is and fill in the team with other strong champs. But yeah. Static, thank you, dude. Hours of troubleshooting to find out the BIOS wasn't updated to support the CPU, so fix that after finding out his original CPU wasn't even supported by the motherboard to begin with. Oh yeah, dude. I'm guessing AMD. Because, yeah, that is something that you don't always have to do, but yeah, with the... If you got a board that, like, for whatever, you know, had, like, the older BIOS on it. Because, like, I think now... I just put together a computer for a buddy of mine as well, and we didn't have to do that. But that was a big concern. Is like, you know, we were seeing all the warnings and stuff like that that people did have to do that. But anyway, are you saying it didn't work after you did that still? Eric Nelson's sending over $1. Thank you, dude. Saying tweet. Okay, sure. Let's see. What do we got here? Eric Nelson. First pick is from Free Sidequest Cav. Rest from today's Thronebreaker offer is probably some of the best $50 I spent. Okay, give me 1 sec. Guardian is kind of wrecking me here, and I want to pop my special, but he's gonna block it, right? I hate, dude, Guardian. Screw this guy. Who put Guardian in the arena? Okay, let me see. Ooh, the 6-star Sim Supreme. Nice. Okay. That's a new Mr. Negative right there. Nice. Unless you picked 3-star Cap. Nope, you did. Okay, all right. Bold choice, but you went with the 6-star. Dude, and the Maw. Oh, man, nice. Very nice. That's crazy how hype I am about Maw now after all this time. Be like, meh. But I want Maw so bad now. Oh, man. Bank Robber 2000, 705 saying, did they remove Skip 3 special because of the bugs? Did they? I don't know. I haven't been able to really play outside of the arena for a while, and in the arena, man, these fights don't really get to special 3s. So I don't know. I know special 3s, they're not in areas that have timers, the skip button at least. So, I mean, AQ is not on, but like Alliance War, if you were trying to do it there. But I don't know. Oh, you have to turn them on too. I don't know if you've turned them on, but you have to turn them on in the options. But are they disabled? Like, can someone verify? I can't really leave the arena because I'm so far behind for Mr. Fantastic, and I really want Mr. Fantastic. It's just one of those days, man, where I just couldn't find the time to get in the arena. So the next 2 days are kind of going to be hell. They did disable the special 3 skip? Okay. Got it. As for the best, I guess. There's more bugs than just like the big and the little things afterwards. The button still shows up even after the special 3 animation's over with. You end up sometimes close to the opponent, sometimes far away. It's a super buggy mess on all fronts. France? Did I just say on all fronts? Anyway. BG Taggy is very concerned about your choice of an arena to be grinding. Huh? Mods let him know he isn't doing the KM. The KM? What's the KM? Hold on. Okay. I don't know what you want me to be in, but this is the arena. This is where I get Mr. Fantastic. Appreciate you looking out, but yeah, this is the right arena. You gave me a mini heart attack there. Maybe not even a mini one, because, like I said, I'm super far behind. So, oh my god, dude. Can you imagine being this far behind and still being in the wrong arena or something like that? Might as well just quit now. But alright, no, we're good. Okay. Stiatic. Send over another 2 saying I run Corvus, Proxima, and Nebs a lot. Oh, dude. Yeah. That is a solid team right there, man. That's a very solid team. That's a team that people ran even before Nebula got updated, right? Just because, hey, a little bit of extra attack synergy. Not too bad. And then for a pinch of immunities against like a Void or something like that, Nebs had you covered. But dude, yeah, that team just got upgraded in a big way. Nice, man. Stubbs the man, 705 Stubbs. Thank you, dude. Saying BG accidentally claimed Platt's heart. What do I choose here? Platt's heart? Is that where you have to pick the combination or whatever? Yeah, Static gave you the right combo, I'm seeing. I mean, there's no way to avoid any kind of spoilers on that if somebody did want to figure it out on their own. So I'm just gonna say it, but just in case you didn't want to be spoiled, you know, here's your 3-second spoiler warning. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The code is 04/29/2020. It's the first day that Plattpool entered the contest. That's what it is. 04/29/2020. Caden Kennedy, and a few more of them Canadian bucks, saying is 4-star Ghost Rider good for anything? It's good for synergy with Blade. Ghost Rider is not Ghost Rider is like a fairly strong champion, so I don't know if where you're at in the game exactly, because I can't remember where everyone's progress is at. But if you aren't already working with like 5-star champions, then 4-star Ghost Rider can be worth ranking up and playing and stuff. Ghost Rider has got like a he's got like he's a little bit more difficult to play than just the average champion, I would say. And veteran players are probably thinking like, what? He's not hard to play. But I don't know. You have to have like a good understanding of the, you know, like ending your combos with different attacks and getting the heavy attacks in. I wouldn't say it's so difficult that you would avoid playing him. I'm not going that far. I think newer players can still play Ghost Rider and all that. I was just wanting to give that kind of warning that if you tested the champion and you found him to not be strong or something like that, well, then you are gonna have to take a little bit of time to learn how he works. Which, yeah, like basically he's got these judgments, and whenever you end your combo with a medium or a light or a special 1, 2, and 3 or heavy attack, it applies these judgments to the opponent, and essentially they do slightly different things, but that's when you could see Ghost Rider's strength come through. But yeah, if you're already working with 5 stars, I'd say he's not like that amazing or anything, that I'd probably just skip him and use him for synergies from time to time with certain champs. But if you aren't working with 5 stars yet, he's a solid choice to rank up. So yeah. People are just confused because the stream is titled for the Knull feature, but you're going for Mr. Fantastic in the basic. Gotcha. I did think about that in the beginning here, but I somehow thought it would be less confusing just to keep calling it the Knull Arena since he's the feature champ. So yeah, that's what I did. Hopefully it's not a confusing thing for 3 days straight. Because then I'll remove my bald cap temporarily and then rip the rest of my hair out and reapply. George Jr. Wiggins sending over a buck. George, thank you very much. Sorry. And hey, BG, I have a rank 4 5-star APOC and a rank 1 Ultron with a 6-star Angela. I just pulled them in the last 4 days. Who should I work on to help for Act 5.3? Solid pulls. Ooh, man. Okay. Well, I would definitely still use that Angela, but I wouldn't rank her up. Like, if you have spare ISO, you know, chuck that into Angela. You could still get her to level 25. But I would recommend ranking up APOC and Ultron over that Angela. Yeah, and APOC is already ranked up, it seems. But yeah, just, you know, start ranking up that Ultron. I would probably, yeah, I would still rank up APOC like to rank 5 over Ultron, but still get that Ultron ranked as high as possible. And then don't like that Angela pull is great, but she'll be fine for now at rank 1. And yeah, just kind of leave it at that. Thank you very much for the buck, dude. Tier 1 Alpha's a pain again. Am I missing something? What's up, Bobbin? Wait, what is your first message here? Just beat Act 5. My thoughts, or any thoughts on how hard Act 6 Chapter 1 is? My best 5 stars are Magneto and Sim Supreme. No missing dispersion. Mags is rank 3 and Sim Supreme can be soon. Okay. This is going to be tough. The first quest, it has the no retreat global. And in many ways, I would say the first quest is the most difficult one. Maybe it's tough because I think it is a little bit of a gear check, or sorry, a little bit of a champion check. gear check usually in games that have gear, right? But the phrase meaning like, you know, you can't just really outskill your way through it. Like you sort of can, but it's significantly easier with higher level champions. Whereas like everything in this game is easier with higher level champions because of no retreat. Because like, you know, in order to bait out specials, there are times where you're gonna have to dash back like more than once, ideally at least, and the no retreat node kind of prevents that. So the longer the fights go on, the more at risk you are for taking that no retreat damage, and eventually, you know, you're just gonna die from it. So it is definitely a you know, a roster check on that first quest. So yeah, you might need to take some time to build up towards it. The tier 1 alphas. Are you in an alliance that does alliance quest stuff? Could always scoop a few up from AQ. Not to mention just alliances. They get one like every 3 days for free from the 3-day events. But then the arena. If you do that, is 3 every 9 days. But I suspect you're not really doing that. Since your roster's not really... doesn't really make it that easy to do. But yeah. It's not that bad if you have like maxed out 5-star champs. It's like 25 rounds in the arena for 3 tier 1 alphas. Something like that. But yeah, otherwise, it definitely is rough. Tomas, send over buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, so basically what I've gathered from these buffs is that Nebula good, and that I probably won't even dust off my Karnak for invade node because I have rank 3 Corvus. I can't tell you. I haven't tested Karnak yet, so I can't really tell you. If that's what other people are saying, then I'd believe it, I guess. But yeah. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Damn it, dude. I just wasn't really paying attention until I got cornered in the arena. And it's too late, man. That stupid monkey. Oh my god. I'll put up 6.1 for a minute. Thanks for the advice. No problem. I'd say, I mean, once you get a champion to rank 4, give it a go. And if it's still looking too rough, okay, just back out. You might be able to pull it off at rank 4. Since, you know, you've had the experience in the past and stuff like that as well. But with rank 3s, even with experience, with champs at rank 3, it's pretty brutal. So, Jay Brink, 705. Jay Brink, thank you very much, dude. Saying, hey BG, my birthday just ended. Well, happy belated birthday, dude. But I opened 3 6-star champs, got a dupe on Torch and Gwenpool, then pulled 6-star red mags. Damn, dude. Thoughts? Also love the streams. Dude, 2 out of 3 amazing pulls. And that dupe on Gwenpool is, like, not that bad either. But the dupe on Torch, like, I mean, Torch, 99% of the time, he doesn't need to be awakened. However, there's always going to be those instances where, damn, you wish he was awakened, right? So yeah, that's amazing, especially if you haven't like explored the Abyss. Congrats, man. That's huge for Abyss exploration. And then 6-star red mags. Hot damn, man. I don't think I need to say anything on that. But then yeah, the Gwenpool pull, weakest of the 3, but you know, they can't all be superstar pulls. And honestly, she's a mercenary. She might be really good for the upcoming variant, so you might get a little bit of use just out of some good timing there. And yeah, just in general, if they ever buff the champion, and just having her awakened, yeah, man, solid. She's like not even a terrible champ, just pales in comparison to the other gods that you pulled. Overall, amazing stuff. Easy. Send over buck as well, saying Twitter 2-parter, por favor. Okay. 2-parter. Let's check it out. Easy. If I could find you. I think I found you. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. This is part 1. Yes. Dude. Is that a surfer boy? Is that a platpool? Wait a minute. What? I could have sworn I saw somebody else pull platpool before, and the profile picture was different. Do you get to like pick your profile pictures for the platpool or something? Or am I just losing my mind? I could have sworn it was a different profile picture. Or maybe does it matter like the number of platpools you have or something? Either way, dude, grats on the platpool. Very nice. And the surfer boy. And then also I have skill tier 4 in overflow. What do you rank? Level up is on. Get to it. But did you mean to include your roster here? Oh, here we go. It was just in a separate picture. I was like, what am I missing? Oh man, this is all kinds of funky on Twitter right now. But all right, let's see. What do? Well, we've got the variant coming up, dude. I would grab a mercenary and I would go. So deodorant or monkey. I would strongly recommend one of these two. Deodorant, I feel like might be a better play just because one, she's already, you know, higher rank, and two, when you want that shock damage, she is still nice for it. Hit monkey, I think, is powerful. Actually, I don't. Now that I think about it, maybe you would have a better time with hit monkey because you run suicides all the time. And he's a beast with suicides. Yeah, I don't know. I would definitely go with one of these two though, personally. Gave that help in the variant. She's not a mercenary, right? Massacre is a mercenary. Crossbones is kind of cool, but no, it would be one of these two, and I'd probably favor Hit Monkey just because you run suicides. But if you don't want to do like a double rank up or something like that, you just want to go with Black Widow, I think that'd be fine too. But I'd go with one of those two. That would be the play for me. Thank you for the buck, dude. Grats on the platypus pool. Jbrink sending over another 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, unfortunately, now I'm in the same predicament as you, where I have to choose. Do I rank up the red mags or the white mags? Oh man, yeah. That is brutal, dude. I sat on that decision for so long. and like of course you know what happened. I ended up going white mags first, which I have no regrets about. But it's funny like how kind of fast after that I was like, well, I waited so long, I ended up getting extra resources that I just got them both up anyway. So yeah, I don't know if the same thing's gonna happen in your case, depending on how long you wait. But if you already have a 5-star red mags, I do really like, and you know, had full confidence in the play that I made to go with white mags. That said, I'm also using white mags in war all the time. I don't know what you play in war. That could change things too, but either way, dude, good luck deciding. And congrats again. King of Arenas sending over one of them loonies. King of Arenas, thank you very much, dude. Let me see. Hulk, go away. PG, can you check Twitter, please? I sure can. King of Arenas.
Man loves beans.
Let me see here. Hang on. We got a Luke versus Luke battle. I could probably play this one without looking. All right, let's see. Let's see. Dude, I said I could play without looking, but I was like trying to look out of the corner of my eye while reading this. And none of the words came out right. All right, I bought the Thronebreaker daily card. Was very happy with the Nexus Cavalier crystals. Let's see. Okay, dude, speaking of, there's new mags. There's a 6-star neck. What? Wait, what'd you even go here? I mean, I would assume the 6-star Nexus twice, but like you actually had a 6-star that you could have just taken in Thor. Wow. Okay. No 6-star in this one, but still. Damn, dude. Oh, these are just the 6-star Nexuses. Okay. Okay. Personally, I would have taken Hitmonkey here. But also that Mysterio was kind of a pain for the solo mode. Might not even have been a bad choice. Not sure who you ended up with, but either way, nice. And then this one, ooh, actually, dude. It's so funny because you know, before the solo mode, I would have been like, oh, for sure, Cat Marvel on this one. I'm sure that's who you picked, right? But Havoc for the solo mode too, actually, was pretty juicy looking, maybe. Either way, man, whoever you picked, you had some great results. Congratulations. Very, very nice. I miss you, Brian. Tom? Is that Tom? Tom, how you been? How's life? How's everything? I'll have you know the jokes are still flying, sadly. You son of a B-Manny. You do have 5-star red mags. Just joined a new alliance, so we barely do any war at all, so might just rank red mags. Okay. Okay. Does red mags need to be awakened? He does not need to be awakened. But it's a nice awaken ability. It's a very nice awaken ability. Easy. Send over another buck saying follow up. I have Hitmonkey and Deodorant as 6 stars. Oh. Oh, that complicates things a lot. Monkey is awakened. Black Widow is not. I wouldn't rank up either as 5 stars though at this point. If you have them both as 6 stars. Meh. Don't think either one needs to be awakened. But I need to take either one to rank 3. I feel like there are a lot better skill champs. No, I would say rank 2 is probably all you need. I don't think you need to take them to rank 3. Rank 3 doesn't even use tier 4 skill catalysts anyway. Wait, no, that's a lie. It's rank 4 that doesn't, right? Rank 3 still does. I don't know why I'm thinking like I can actually rank 4 a champ. I can't. But anyway, no, I would say neither needs to go to rank 3. I would say rank 2 is worth it on those champs. Are they already rank 2? I could see myself taking both those champs to rank 2. I'm trying to pull up your Twitter post again to see who else you're working with. Let's see. No, neither is rank 2. Okay, well, I would probably take Hitmonkey to rank 2 if I were you, man. But if not, if you didn't want to go with either of those, I don't know, man. I definitely feel like one of those two would be the play. You want to get the mercenaries going. Outside of that, I would say Crossbones, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of Elsa fans out there, but at the same time, I feel like, I just don't know. She just doesn't have enough utility for me, personally. So I still would avoid Elsa myself. You know, I ain't gonna go with this guy anytime soon. I forgot Gwenpool is mercenary and a pool, so she could always be an option. But no, I would just go with the Hitmonkey, but the 6-star version. If you didn't want to do that, I mean, yeah, your choice at that point. But that's my advice on it: is 6-star Monkey to rank 2. Don't like taking 6 stars to rank 2 without at least being viable for rank 3 eventually. I think they would be eventually viable for rank 3. I just don't think it's something that you would need to do immediately. That's all I'm getting at, I would say. Hitmonkey, dude, you're getting into Alliance War now, right? Hitmonkey's actually pretty good for war on defense. He's very annoying to fight sometimes. He's not going to get a kill every single war, but dude, in the Masters bracket, we've literally seen fights where Hitmonkey gets a kill and he's still at like 90%. Somebody must have just mistimed a parry or something like that and just got railed by a 5-hit combo and died. to a you know, to a Hitmonkey in war. Like he'll get rolled sometimes, just completely crushed because he's a, you know, he's a total glass cannon. But then there's those other times where he will just annihilate you. And his damage output is really good when running Suicide. So I don't know, I feel like you'd actually like him, but if you don't like him, that's also fair. Cloud of Contempt saying easy, rank up Hitmonkey and be happy. Just forcing that happiness. Be happy. Got 6-star Sparky from Featured, worth rank 3 unawakened. He can be. It's not like an automatic rank 3 though. He can be worth it though if you need a Spider-Verse champ, if you need a tech champ, something like that. Otherwise, for the tech champs, I kind of favor either the robots or Ghost. I would say Ghost stronger than Stark Spidey. For, you know, and the robots, they've got the immunities that Stark Spidey doesn't. And overall, the utility might be a tad bit stronger for the robots too. But Stark Spidey, he's a solid champ. Definitely strong enough to be considered for rank 3. But not something that I would just be like, oh, I pulled him, he's definitely going to rank 3. Oof, I thought I didn't get that special off in time. My first tap missed the button, I guess. Well, we good. Does Hitmonkey need to be duped for Alliance War defense? I don't think so. I don't remember his awakened ability exactly off the top of my head. To be honest, I'm not even 100% sure the way his abilities work. I have like just a good enough understanding to not get my ass kicked in war, because I actually have to fight him quite a bit in war. I'd say I fought him maybe 4 wars this last season, maybe even 5 or something like that. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Either way, I fight him every season, at least a few times. And I have just a good enough understanding to not get my ass kicked. And offensively, I don't know exactly how it works and stuff. But I don't think he needs to be awakened. Is Unzo pushing for to Thronebreaker with his 455 buffed Nebula? Oh my god. That would actually be really fun, but no. Okay. News on the new account front. Finkeldink is dead. Finkeldink is dead. I still hadn't made a decision until I saw a new post today, which I'm gonna pull up for just a brief moment here. But I think Finkeldink is officially donezo, and here's why. We have this forum post right here. The Prologue Initiative, a fresh take on Acts 1 through 4. I want to see this firsthand. So it says, greetings, summoners. Actually, we're not going to read through all this, man. I got to keep grinding. But I did read through this and actually read it word for word instead of just skimming it before. Because, yeah. So basically, they're like condensing the early acts. They're like drastically shortening the paths for exploration and stuff. And they're cutting some of the paths for Act 4 as well. And yeah, this all goes live November 3rd. That's not when I'm starting a new account, just to be clear. I am not going to start a new account 2 days from now. But the next time a good opportunity arises, I am really curious to see how different it really is with the changes. And my options were like, okay, continue Finkeldink or start a new account and see what the new changes are. And I want to see what I just want to see the impact of those new changes more, I guess. That's where my interests are. So with the next account, maybe I'll be pushing for Thronebreaker. I don't know. But I gotta test out those new changes, man. What if it's super sick? Because they said basically they took like all the exploration rewards and like they're still going to keep them intact, which means getting exploration rewards for like a fraction of the energy and still gaining all those units and stuff like that, dude. Huge deal. I might actually be able to even explore Act 4 depending on how many paths were cut out. Like it could be insane actually. We don't know because it's not in game yet, right? But it could actually be insane, so I want to try it out. So yeah. Jay Brinks sending over another 2 saying, BG, tweet if you have a chance, kind sir. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Who should I rank up to rank 2? Mainly looking to clear Act 6 and 7 soon. Other than that, I explore monthly, and that's about it. Please help if you can. Okay, okay. Okay, let's see. Ooh, you've got some champions here. Okay, okay. Let's see. Just kind of taking it all in at the moment. Well, you did say you're considering that red mags, right? You do have the 5-star, so I wouldn't say it's a complete rush to get them ranked up, but I'm just gonna start calling out some champs that have been particularly helpful to me. Because the thing is about like Act 6 and 7 is they require quite a few different champions. But like I can't recall like every single fight off the top of my head, but I can recall the champs that have helped me out the most. So I'm going to pick out some of those there. So of course, Red Mags, Venom, who I'd say doesn't need to be awakened. King Groot, I love King Groot, but he does kind of need that awaken ability. So, off of this page, skipping some of the others that would be really nice to be awakened, we'll say Mags and Venom. Looking back at these next page here, I would say, you know what? I don't know if I would be super quick to rank up White Mags, but certainly could bring him along. Nebula is going to be very helpful now. So, yeah, Nebula. Well, okay. One other thing I should say is I don't know what mastery setup you're running. Actually, let me know before we continue on, because there's a lot of champions here, and I kind of need to know that. Let me know. Just pop a... you don't have to send a super chat. Just pop a comment in the chat. I'll find it in a sec here. If you run suicides or no suicides. Because that definitely does matter. Let me know. By the way, what's up, Dragon? New account plans? Right at the perfect time? Yeah. Brian, today I saw 2 men fighting over a bus pass. It was a fair fight. Okay, Tom. Welcome back, Tom. Welcome back. Mateo sending over a buck as well, saying tweet. Okay, I'll check yours out in a sec. Let me see. Jay Brink, did you ever say if you run them suicides or not? You haven't said just yet. Alright, so we'll get back to yours in just a moment here. Mateo, let's find you for a sec. Mateo, this is you, right? Let's see. My luck with these Cav. Oh yeah, you said your Twitter name. Okay, let's see. My luck with these Cav Nexus have been ridiculous. My second 6-star Nexus from 7 crystals. Damn, dude. Who to choose, man? Congrats, dude. And the dupe on Mags. Hot freaking damn. What? There he is again. That's funny. Man. I would take Sorcerer Supreme. I like Sorcerer Supreme a lot, though. You don't have to take her if you don't want. You could choose I would not go with Magneto. As good as like his awakening ability is, like scaling wise, I do like adding Sigs to Magneto. But you can't pass up a new champion or a first-time awakening just for those Sigs, in my opinion. I would go Sorcerer Supreme personally. But if for some reason you're just like, nah, I don't really like the way she looks, I don't really like to play her. The dupe on Falcon, it's a nice dupe. It is a nice dupe indeed, man. Definitely noticeable having him awakened versus unawakened, so up to you what you want to do there, but I would go Sorcerer Supreme. Either way, congrats, dude. Pretty sick. Okay, Jbrink, you're not running suicides. Okay, okay. Okay, good to know. All right, so going back to this, I would say, yeah, Magneto and Venom still totally options. Without suicides, though. Hold on. Okay, that killed him. Okay, without suicides, though, I don't know how Nebula is without suicides. I have a feeling that she's still pretty good, but her damage definitely drops off a bit. I would still keep her in mind, but I unfortunately don't have the experience without suicides to confidently say whether to go with her or not. But I suspect she'll still be useful, but just maybe not like as insane. I really like I-Bomb here. I actually like I-Bomb better without suicides. I'd highly recommend ranking him up. Just the steady healing that you have, assuming you're running willpower. If you're not running willpower, what are you doing with your life? So I'm gonna assume you are running willpower, and if not, get it ASAP. But I-Bomb definitely. You've got some on this page that Professor actually too. If as long as you like his playstyle, it's slightly different than the average champ, but he's very strong. If you don't mind taking the time to learn how to play him, he's very strong. You know, I for a while I would say I would not have recommended Domino, but I feel like if you have any interest in the solo competitive mode, I feel like she's actually going to be pretty good there. Although maybe she's got to be awakened for that. So no, I'd probably still scratch her off the list. Yeah, I'd scratch her off the list. Ham here, I don't think needs to be ranked up. I think leave him at rank 1 for the time being is good. I think same thing for the support champs like Odin and White Mags. Probably leave those guys alone. Mole God, you already have ranked up. Otherwise, I would have recommended him. Ooh, get AA ranked up. Big time, get AA ranked up. Yeah, make this your mutant rank up, I would say. I would say over Professor X, although that's personal preference. But I would get AA ranked up for mutant. You've got a Beardo here, and Awakened Beardo actually helped me out like a fair bit in Act 6. But I used him strictly for his Awaken ability, which if he's not high Sig level, I wouldn't rank him up. Sim Supreme, this is who I used every single time for the champion boss. So definitely another strong candidate there. But I'd say the biggest standout is probably this AA. And then I like Venom. I like Red Mags. Potentially that Nebula. And then Sim Supreme. Yeah. I would consider those. You like as far as like order in which to rank them up, I would just start questing, and when you come across something where you're like, oh, it'd be really good if I did have, you know, Venom ranked up here or something like that. Rank him up. You know, that's kind of how you have to approach Act 6. It's because there's so many different encounters in Act 6 and Act 7. You kind of just have to rank as you go, as you come across situations that you are lacking a counter for. So yeah. IBG, in what program do you edit videos? DaVinci Resolve. I have the pro version, but you can also totally use the free version. Stiatic sending over another 2 saying Shock still hit hard without suicides. 40k plus. Okay. Okay. I am very confident that I'm going to take the champion to rank 3. She'll probably be my next rank 3. And when I turn suicides off for the season, that's probably my first opportunity I'll have to test it out. Like, of course, I could just test it on the beta, but Yeah, with wanting to grind for these champs and all that, I'll probably just leave that alone until I actually rank up the champ. But okay, it's good info. It's good info. She would definitely be helpful. There's some fights where you need shock. There's some fights where I mean, you just need the immunities straight up. There's robots that you can shut down with Nebula. Some, like, you know, of course Magneto is great against a lot of robots, but there's some instances where you'd want to use Nebula still, so yeah, should be solid. Bank Robert 2000 sent over to saying, would you rank up Spider-Gwen or Spider-Ham? I prefer Spider-Ham for sure. Spider-Gwen I think is strong, but I don't really see myself playing Spider-Gwen for almost any reason. It's rare. It's pretty rare. It's rare that I use Spider-Ham as well, but there's like these power sting nodes where like I feel like Spider-Ham is just the best answer for it. Whereas Spider-Gwen, I like, you know, she's got easy access to slow, which is great. Her ability to just charge in after a heavy attack is actually pretty nuts. Just like her animation speed is crazy. So there's some cool tricks you can do with that. But to be honest, when I use a slow, like when I want to use a slow champion, from the science class, it's going to be She-Hulk 99.9% of the time. And then when I want slow from another class, it's going to be Sorcerer Supreme or something. So yeah, I just don't really find myself ever wanting to use Spider-Gwen. So yeah, I would go Ham. I'd recommend Ham at least. But there's definitely some fans of Spider-Gwen out there. So I also think she could be useful for the solo mode, because if you have a counter to Spider-Gwen, then she's not hard. But if you don't have a counter for her, her evade is nasty. So you could always keep that in mind too, but that's a Ham. Thanks so much, BG. You've been such a big help. Oh, good, man. Have a great stream. I'm heading to bed. All right, Jbrink. Well, thank you, dude. Thank you very much for all the support, dude. Thank you very much. Gee, I willingly took up someone who is not a lady champ to rank 3 today. I think I know who you ranked up. But it's still someone very on brand for me, both in color and name. Any guesses? Oh. Wow. Well, that must be Dragon Man, I'm guessing. But I was going to guess Torch originally. But that is not on brand for color and name. So, I'm guessing Dragon Man. It's gotta be. Still don't even have a 5-star Gwen. Dang. She's cool. Like, I'm glad I have her. It's just... Yeah, I just... there's not really any time that I necessarily want to play her, I guess. Yo, BG, pulled 5-star Corvus Glade. Does he smell nice? Should I rank 2 him? Probably. Yeah, Corvus, very strong champ. I don't know the rest of your roster, but he's a strong champion for sure. Mole God demolishes Spider-Gwen. That he does. Yes, ranked up Dragon Man. Hee. Torch is up at rank 2, but likely will be rank 3 at some point. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, almost done with my 6-star roster here. Not too much more to go. I should have 5 stars that are refreshing right about now, at least, which is good. So I'll be able to just slide right into my 5-star roster after this. But, God, this is a rough day 1. I think I'm going to end day 1 maybe around like 11 million or something like that, which is not the hardest thing to come back from, but I'm really going to have to be on it these next 2 days, which... doesn't leave much for much time for other things. So okay, actually I should say apparently round 1 the cutoff for the 6-star was only like 36 million. So if you guys are also grinding, you can keep that in mind if you're you know, just want to roll the dice that the cutoffs aren't going to go up. But I thought that was crazy low. And I figured round 2 was gonna go up. But I don't even know if it's gonna go up, so hopefully it doesn't. And whatever I could put up is just good enough. But I'm assuming I'm gonna have to get over 50. Anyway, Caden sending over a few of them Canadian bucks, saying, "How was your Halloween and what'd you do?" You're looking at it basically, man. This is what I did. I just played MCOC. I got the side quest done, for the most part at least. I do have to jump back in there. And then yeah, I finished up the, what's it called too? I finished up Cavalier. I wanted to get that out of my mind while I was doing this grind, so that I didn't have to be distracted by it. Which I'm very happy that I did now too, because you know, these next 2 days I'm gonna be playing a lot. But that is all completely done at least too. And that's it. That's it, man. That's my Halloween. I didn't do anything for it. We didn't have any candy to give out, which is good because no kids came around trick-or-treating. So yeah, I didn't even eat any candy myself, which makes me a little bit sad, but BG Joel just uploaded hashtag bean the kids, can't wait for you to see. Joel also saying, I made you something special. Okay, I don't know what that is. We're gonna look in just a minute, but first off, Messiah sent over 5. Thank you, dude, saying, "Hey, bald cap guy, I'm gonna need you to grind for this Knull like you mean it." I'm not sharing mines, dude. Yeah, I'll grind for Knull when it comes around to the basic. I'm not putting up 200 plus million. Get the heck out of here. Screw that. Head out. Good night, BG. Thanks for the bald camp tonight, bobbin. No worries, dude. Have a good one. All right, let's see here. What the heck? How could you, Brian? I'm starting to think this might be a shill company for your bean obsession. What is this, man? Is there anything copyright in here that's gonna get me in trouble, Joel? You throw any music in here or something? What in the world? I want to click on this. I usually avoid clicking on videos. What is there any, just let me know. Am I gonna get in trouble for whatever I'm about to watch? Because good lord, just looking at the little thumbnail for it, I don't know what's inside. Jay Brink sent over 10. Dude, I thought you were going to bed. Dude, thank you for another 10. Saying, okay, one last thing. I loved Karate Mike's video on Nebula and Karnak. Love yours on Nebula as well. Well, thank you, dude. I think you need to make videos on the champs that get buffed when you're excited about them. Nice. Oh, dude, totally. I want to make videos on every single champion, and I will probably make one on Karnak after I'm done with the grind, and then get back to making videos for the other champs. I know I've been saying this for a while. It's just, I don't know what to say, man. I hate having excuses, but just life, man. You know, sometimes don't have the time for it all, which sucks. But yeah, that's the only reason that I don't make videos on every champ. But Nebula, oh yeah, man, I was too excited for Nebula. Had to test her right away. But dude, thank you very much for another 10. Thank you very much. You can trust me, he. My whole channel's about to get taken down, I swear. It'd be transformative, so Joel couldn't go after you if he wanted to. I'm not worried about Joel going after me. There's nothing else on there that get you in YouTube jail. Okay, all right. Well, that part I needed to know. So, quick shot. Thank you for that. All right. Because YouTube jail is scary, man. They're just like, oh, hey, did you know you can't stream for 9 months? We just took that ability away. Oh, thanks. Did you? All right, hold on. Let me open it up here. Hang on. I'm at 46. Dude, I'm grinding here. What the heck, man? Okay, hold on. Setting it up. Yeah, let me finish this fight, too. Okay. Alright. Alright, Quake. Did you have to stun me? Get out of here. Okay. What am I about to watch? The audio, we're gonna have to figure out the levels on this, too. Let's see. Hold on a sec. Let me restart it real quick. All right.
Brian. Brian, what are you eating right now, Brian? Laura is gonna kill me.
Are you serious?
What are you even watching right now? Huh? He's watching the Mighty Ducks, ladies and gentlemen.
Of course I'm watching Mighty Ducks.
Spoonfuls of beans that he's just chucking into his bean hole. This here on the desk, it's not a hot tub.
It's a hot tub.
This has to do with our special event for this evening. I'm not going to call it a sponsor. It's just like it's a community.
Those Heinz beans?
I think that we can all get behind. Gary, I swear, if Brian touches these, we're going to have a serious problem. Brian, what happened to the beans that were sitting right here? I specifically said, do not eat these cans of beans. Brian, what's on the ground around you? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I ate the beans.
This is really kind of awkward.
So what?
But beans for kids. They're dedicated to making sure every kid has a can of beans in their hands. Brian, you listen to what I'm saying. This is on you. And for just $1, you could put 3 cans of beans into the hand of a wide-eyed, just beautiful baby child.
That's what being the
When
kids
you donate,
means?
Please be sure to use the code Brian Hates Kids.
Okay. Wow. Also, what was that music? That better be some copyright-free music, man. I don't even see any music link in your description. What music was that? This is what I'm talking about, man. That music's gonna get me in trouble. Oh my god. Being the kids, though? Listen, I'm all for feeding the hungry, but I'm hungry too, alright? Those were my beans. And yeah, I was watching D2, because I already watched the first one earlier. Royalty free, I'm sure. Freaking better have been, man. Damn you, Joel. Hashtag Brian stomps on children. Hashtag Brian hates kids. Look at this, dude. Oh my god. What the hell, Joel? Oh man, you and your hot tub. Alright, Matter Decay sending over $1. Saying ABG can Strife, Professor X, Human Torch, Sim Supreme, and Mags X do the easy Abyss path. Can they? Probably. Yeah, I think so, man. I haven't used Strife or Professor X in Abyss myself, so I'm not really the best one to ask. The best one to ask would be MSD. Probably. If you reach out to MSD, maybe try to hit him up on Twitter or something like that. He would maybe be able to give you some guidance. But yeah, because I don't have the experience, I can't like 100% say. But I think they'd be able to. Like I know Professor X and Strife are both good for the Abyss. It's just, you know, every individual fight. I don't know if there is a spot where you can go wrong and run into a roadblock. So I can't tell you definitively, unfortunately, man. But MSD does have videos with Professor X in there. I don't know if he has videos with Strife in there, but I know Legacy did a stream with Strife in there. I just can't tell you the exact combo if you're gonna get stuck anywhere. But thank you for the $1, dude. Wish I could tell you more definitively. Is Shang-Chi and Stealth Spidey good for Throne Push? For Thronebreaker? I don't like Stealth Spidey, but Shang-Chi is amazing. So, yeah. Guys, just because he stomps on them occasionally doesn't mean he absolutely despises them. This is true. And you know what? I've grown up a lot since my days of pretending to be Godzilla. I haven't had those fantasies in a long time. To be Godzilla and crush kids. Crush whiny children that are, you know, in the store that I work at. That's the story. All right, you know what? I'll fine. I'll tell the whole story. It's a quick story. I used to work at a clothing store, and that store sucked. Working retail sucks. Getting paid barely minimum wage to deal with way too much garbage. And, you know, it was a clothing store for the whole family. So parents would bring their kids in there, dragging them around. The kids didn't want to be there, man. So they're throwing tantrums. They're crying. And as I'm walking past them, I'm just imagining myself as Godzilla. And they wouldn't feel anything. It would be very quick and just one step. That's it. Just one step, Godzilla style. No more noise. You know what I mean? That's it. I never actually did it, okay? I would never hurt a kid. And since then, you know, I don't have to be around kids anymore. So I don't mind kids, you know? As long as I don't have to be around them. I don't mind them. So, yeah. JH sent it over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying tweets. Okay, let me see. Oh, wait. Oh, White Mummy made that? Okay, Joel. Gotcha. Okay, let me see here, though. Let's see. JH. Here we go. All right. Hello once more, BG. Got that Thronebreaker bundle today and was pretty happy. Nice. Speaking of Strife. Ooh. Got some more 6 stars here as well. And that new Karnak dupe. Okay. A lot of new 6 stars. Damn, dude. Would say that I'm not a huge fan of Karnak after his buff. Okay. He's better, but not for me. That's what I was thinking when I was reading this thing. I'm probably gonna have the same reaction once I can actually play him. Got Kingpin Dupe and Spider-Gwen. Any pointers on why those two are good? Thank you, Sir Grant. Okay, well, Kingpin is very good. Part of it is because of his natural somewhat tankiness, along with the regen that he has, as long as you're running willpower. So yeah, he's good for that. His damage output is solid as well. It's not like the absolute strongest in the game, but it's overall pretty solid. And just being able to shrug off debuffs is like really nice utility. There's certain encounters where you can like force debuffs on yourself and gain even more damage and stuff like that. Overall, just a really solid champion. He doesn't have like the flashiest of utility, whereas, you know, some other champs do some wild things like Doom or something like that. But just overall, he's a very strong champ. Spider-Gwen, on the other hand, we were just talking about Spider-Gwen a little while ago, and I was kind of saying I'm not the biggest fan of Spider-Gwen. I do think that she can be strong in some instances. She's got the slow on her heavy. Her heavy attacks, like her heavy animation speed, is pretty wild, man. It's so fast that while the opponent is standing up, you can just dash in and just like kind of get that automatic hit in, as long as they don't have a bar of power, you know what I mean? Like it's pretty good, and she could also be good for the solo competitive just because she's really annoying to fight if you don't have the ideal counter to fight her. So she could be good for that. We'll have to see. If she ends up not being that good for the solo competitive, though, then I just don't really care for the champ all that much. But there is at least that potential. So, yeah. But that Kingpin, dude, that is... I'd say the best pull there. I really like Kingpin. He's my favorite skill champ in the entire game. So, I used to say I don't mind kids as long as they aren't mine, but turns out I dislike other people's kids too. Exactly, Zach. No, I mean I that's how actually. So I'm the opposite. That's what I used to say. Or no, like I guess I could say that now. I don't mind kids as long as they're not mine, right? But in the past, no, I just hated all kids. But listen, I mean, kids, you know, they're funny. Some of them are cute, I guess. Some of them are just, you know, well, some of them suck. Listen, I'm not going to call anyone's kid specifically, but let's be real here. Kids, they're just little, you know, people, after all, and some people suck. Some kids suck, too. So, sorry if your kid sucks. I'm a kid. Oh, Sunspotted. I'm a kid too, man. At the end of the day, dude, I'm just a very big kid. Just an overgrown kid. BG, why are there Pop-Tarts and Mom-Tarts? It's because of patriarchy. Boo. Jordan. Terrible. Oh, terrible. Actually, the opposite. I don't like any kids that aren't mine. Mine are great. That's probably how I'd feel if I had kids. I don't want kids, so that's why I say, yeah, I don't mind kids as long as they're not mine. But if I had kids, I'd spend all day with the little turds, and I'm sure we'd have some fun. Get the kid involved in drumming and video games and all that and stuff. It's just, it's too much responsibility. That's all it really is. Otherwise, I don't actually mind kids, man. These are all just jokes. Just messing around. Doing fine. Just way better now. Was doing everything I needed to. Just need another PCIe slot. Frojo. I see here, talking with Quick Shot. Think so. Hanging with the girlfriend. You're gonna go back playing around with it. Dude, man, that's awesome that you guys even got to hang out today. I'm jealous. That was one of the last times I did anything with another person too, was putting together my buddy's computer, which was a good time. Are they just jokes though? They are just jokes, man. Kids are all right. Imagine a little BG. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. No. We don't need any kids. We're good here. I like being an uncle. Hey, Unc, want to come trick-or-treating? Sure. Want to hang out while we get a sugar high and then start bowling? Nope. See you next time. Wait, what? Hold on. Want to hang out while we get a sugar... Oh! Wait, dude. I mean, that sounds amazing. Easy, because when I first read that, I was thinking, when you said we, as in like you and your nephew or whatever. Your niece or nephew. I'd be there getting the same sugar high as the kids. It probably would be a lot to deal with at a bowling alley or something. I don't know. Oh, bowling, you said. Not even bowling. Oh, man. Okay. Turns out I just can't read. That's the problem. So, really, if, you know, that would be a pro to having a kid. I'd probably eventually learn how to read so that I could also teach my kid how to do it. So that'd be nice. But okay, all right. Now I understand why that's not fun. Okay. Yeah, I also would not want to do that. That's a bummer. Because eating a bunch of candy and then going bowling, I'd be like, yeah, okay. Let's do that. All right, anyway. He or she would be BG1, and you'll be BG2. Why do I gotta be number 2? What the F? How'd that happen? Oh yeah, being the uncle, especially when you're not their actual uncle, is great because you have no responsibility, but can hang out and do fun stuff. Yeah. ABG just pulled Corvus and duped Void. Are suicides more important to invest in, or should I invest in Void? Hold on. Just pulled Corvus and duped Void. So, you can't really just turn on suicides for one champion specifically, or I don't recommend it at least. If you have a team that's also suicide friendly, and you know you just pulled Corvus to add to that, then yeah, I mean, I recommend at least trying it out. Not everyone's gonna like the suicide masteries, even if you have an ideal team for it. Some people just really don't enjoy it. But I think it's a worthwhile investment. It's worth looking into, testing out to see if you like it. She's gonna die to this, right? Okay, good. Wasn't sure if I needed to bait out a special there. Anyway, I think it's worth trying at least, you know? But if Corvus, if that's like your only suicide-friendly champ and you're about to just ignore the other 90% of the champs that you've been playing and stuff like that, then no. Don't use suicides and just play that Void, who is not very good with suicides. I found out recently that Corvus with 3 to 4 charges at rank 3 still hits like a truck. Interesting. I had a feeling that he was going to totally suck at rank 3, but thank you for confirming otherwise. Of course he's still good. Oh, man. Your kids' first word would be Marvel or MCOC. Hell no, they wouldn't. The first words would probably be what would the first words be? Probably beans. Oh wait, you said without suicides. Oh, okay. Now I understand. Yeah, I agree with that. With charges, it's really annoying to get those charges though, right? Or do you not find that to be the case? Like, I know you can take down opponents, get them low, and then just swoop in and get the Corvus charge or something like that. But getting... Oh, God. Even just getting that first charge is so rough. I think that's what really makes him not necessarily unplayable when not running suicides for me, but just I wouldn't want to play him. It's kind of the same thing, the way I look at Diablo is when people say like, oh yeah, you know, should I rank up Diablo? And I really only recommend it when running suicides. And it's not that you can't play the champ without them. It's just that, like, I don't know, I'd rather just play other champions, I guess. So if I'm not running suicides, I'm gonna play other champs. For most situations. There might still be some where, yeah, I would maybe want to use them, but... Act 7.3 had a path that just gifted me all 4. Okay. Okay, fair enough. The first words would be reading is stupid? Possibly. Hey kiddo. I know you can't even say words yet, but I want you to know this. Reading is dumb. No, that's the thing, man. If I had a kid, I don't know how much you guys would see me. I feel like I would just be hanging with the kid all the time, and I don't want kids. But if I had one, I feel like that's what I'd be doing. But then again, when kids are like real young, they can't even do anything cool, right? When do kids start becoming cool? For the parents in here. Because for like the first however long, like, they just can't do anything, right? And I'm sure you're still like, oh, how cute his first steps and stuff like that. But otherwise, man, you're just taking care of them, right? Completely. When do you actually get to do fun stuff, like play with Nerf guns and stuff? 5? I've seen a couple people say 5. 3, 2 to 3. My kid got cool when they could identify sarcasm. Wow. And I would just say 3 or 4 years old. 21. Oh man, I'm not a parent, but I assume like 25. Jesus, 30s. That's a problem. Well, 5 months old, they can make noise, drool, and support their own head. I mean, that's nice. Supporting their own. Oh, is that? Do you take pictures of that? Oh, look at that. He's supporting his own head. Baby's first ability to keep their head straight. 5 to 6 is when they start remembering the cool things you do with them. Okay, all right. Man, I have 3 kids. They were cool from day one. Free excuses for naps when they were babies. Every stage, kids are cool for different reasons. Yeah, I know, but like, I mean, like, really cool. I don't know. Like I said, I'm sure you have those like dad moments or mom moments where you're like, I don't know, man. You just look into the kid's eyes and you realize your life is different forever and stuff like that, right? But I really just mean like, I want to play some video games with the kid, you know? That's what I'm talking about. 18 when they move out? Oh man, most kids don't move out at 18. Maybe at one point in time they did. I know some still do, of course, but legitimately scared to hold a baby wrong again as the uncle. Same. I don't know if I've ever held a baby before, quick shot, but it actually scares me too. Actually, I think that's a lie. I think I could remember holding maybe only one time ever in my life. And actually, do you remember that one time where we raided my cousin's channel where she streams on Twitch? I think it was her, I want to say, maybe. How old was I at the time, though? How old is she now? I don't even know. I was maybe like 11 or something like that, and I think they just handed me the kid, and I was just like frozen, like, I don't want to break it, please take it back. You know? I don't think I've held a kid since. Or a baby. Or whatever. Banana Bean Jr., if you have a kid, you should name it that. But that's what I should name it, Banana Bean Jr. Solid name. Whoa, game freeze. That was a long freeze. What the heck? Small children are garbage. Hear me out. Is that what you're saying? Oh man. What up, BG? You absolute hunk of a man. Wow. Can't recall the last time I've been called a hunk of a man. But Raven, hello. I waited until he could support his own head because, yeah, scared. Yeah, that's, I don't know, man. I'm sure it's easy. But at the same time, it's like, okay, let me put it this way. When I get a new phone, I don't put the phone in a case, right? And after a while, you just get used to it. And it's comfortable. You're not afraid to drop it or anything. But the first day you get that new cell phone, it's terrifying. I don't want to drop this thing. I don't want to break it. I just paid $1,000 for it. I feel like that's how I'd feel about the kid. I'm sure you get used to it real fast. Nothing to it, but I feel like I would drop that kid, and then they would be able to read as good as I can, and that's not what I'd want, you know. Babies are tough. You can drop them, and they bounce right back most of the time. How's your kids doing, James? I hope the mother didn't hear that. Oh man. Yeah, the kid's tough. I dropped him 4 times earlier. No big deal. He bounces right back. Oh man. Dead by age 3, meh, whatever, walk it off. Sorry I dropped you. I'll be getting a new one next year anyway. Oh, man, comparing it to the phone. Okay, okay. I was gonna say, dang, dude. It's messed up. Does Laura know all of this? Oh, yeah, dude. We've been together for a long time. Listen, of course I didn't forget how long we've been together. It's just been a while, okay? No, dude, we've been together for almost half of our lives at this point. We've been together for like 16 is it 16 years? 16 years. Okay. Married for like 6 of those. So of course, that's something that you talk about long before you get married, is like, hey, you want kids? No? Okay, good. Neither of us wants kids. So yeah. Laura's really good with kids, actually, though, because she, you know, babysat kids all the time growing up and stuff like that. So she's actually really good with kids. But I'll let her deal with that and someone else's kids, and we're good. BG, imagine the horror of having a child, becoming a dad, and suddenly liking dad jokes. No, wouldn't happen. No way, dude. Impossible. Would not ever happen. My 10-month-old walked off the bed today and fell like 2.5 feet. See, that's terrifying, dude. That is absolutely terrifying. It's way different when they're yours. I know it's way different when they're, like I said, if they were actually mine, I'd be with them all the time. I have zero doubt in my mind about it, but I just don't want to, that's all. Alright, everyone. Generic gem on CGR, Domino, or Corvus, or should I consider someone else entirely? Well, I wouldn't give it to Domino. Her awaken ability is really just a defensive thing. CGR, I mean, if you really like CGR, he doesn't really need it, though, in most situations. Corvus is by far the standout of who to awaken. But as I was just saying, I personally am not such a fan of Corvus unless I'm running the Suicide Masteries. If you do run the Suicide Masteries, that is the easiest awakening I've ever heard in my entire life. You'll gain the value back from using that awakening gem 10 times over. Super easy awakening gem decision. But if you don't like to run the Suicide Masteries, I would maybe even just hold it for someone else entirely. The fact you don't want kids, I'd bet you not only be great parents, but your kid would be a good person also. I mean, hopefully, you'd think so. But who knows? We're never gonna find out. Daughter told me yesterday that she really wants to break a bone. Hers or someone else's? Just, you know, to see. I'm completely speechless. What the hell? What? I want to break a bone. Mine or someone else's. What? What? Dude, I would be afraid for myself. I'd be afraid for the kid. I'd be afraid for everyone around. What do you do in that situation? Hey, don't do that. Don't break bones. Oh, man. You know, breaking bones, I could kind of see, like, from a kid's perspective, that could be kind of interesting. But I've broken bones. It's not that interesting. It's not that cool. My own bones, to be clear. I'm not talking about breaking someone else's bones. It kind of blows. It's not that cool. But like wearing a cast as a kid, it kind of looks cool. Like I remember the first time I saw someone at school with a cast on, I could actually remember being on the playground, like my grammar school playground. And I remember seeing them with the cast and just thinking like, dude, that's freaking cool. But and it turns out when you're the one wearing the cast, it's not that cool. I've broken my wrist from you know, on my bike, and I broke my ankle on a skateboard, and that's it for broken bones. And then I've had stitches a few times, and yeah. Been a few close calls, but that's pretty much it. Never broke a bone, but I lost a tooth getting hit in the face by a hockey puck, so I guess that might count. Yeah, you could put that in the same category, I would say. Dang, dude. That must have hurt. Getting hit in the face with a hockey puck, getting hit in the mouth by a hockey puck. Good lord. I've actually never broken a bone before. Shall I count myself as lucky? Yeah, I'd say so. Well, I mean, what's the... Now I'm really curious, dude. How many people in here have broken bones and have not broken bones? Just say, like, all right, one in the chat if you have broken a bone, 2 if you have not. I would expect more people have broken bones than haven't, but at the same time, I don't know. Maybe people, all right, man, I guess I should have said like just the number of broken bones. That would have made more sense when Easy put 0. But okay, wow, we actually have a lot more 2s in the chat than 1s, I think. Yeah, 2s are definitely winning. Good number of 1s in there still. But okay. Yeah, I guess I just realized like the only real time that I broke bones was because I was into BMX and skating and stuff like that. So then there was that really close call, the time I got hit by the car, but ended up just being a lot of soft tissue damage rather than the broken bones. So of course accidents, another way, but. Tore my calf playing rugby, but no broken bones. Okay. I broke another person's bones. Does that count? Guy Gardner? I'll allow it, yeah. Wait, we're talking your own bones, not someone else's, right? You could say both. You could include both. Oh, man. Pulled several muscles, but I've never broken a bone. Gotcha. 57 broken bones in 30 years? Caveman Supreme, is that for real? Can I ask how? Do you mind sharing? I don't know if it's a personal thing, if it's some, you know, medical issue or something like that, or if you're just a wild dude that's just breaking bones every year. Is that actually, like, dude, is that... Are you a stuntman? Yeah, dude, like, I can't even imagine. How is that a thing? You know what I just realized, though? There's a lot of, like, small bones, too. Like, when I broke my wrist... Was it more than one bone? Actually, I don't remember. I think it was just one bone. But like, if like, let's say something heavy drops on your foot and you're not wearing steel toe boots or something like that, that could easily be, you know, 5 or even more bones broken right there. Doug Cowell sent over 2 saying X-ray on Twitter. Oh no, okay. Hold on. Let's see what we have here. Oh man, my game just froze again. My game's about to crash. Maybe it's time for a quick restart. Oh! Does this count as 1 bone break or 2? That's definitely 2. You had to have surgery for this, I'm assuming, right? Ow, dude. Oof. Yeah, you must have had to have surgery to realign that and all and everything. Ow, Mo. Oof. Whatever happened there, that must have hurt pretty bad. Luckily, I didn't have to have surgery on either of the times where I broke bones. Although the time I broke my ankle was very questionable because it took forever to heal. My wrist healed pretty quick. By the time the cast came off, after it was like 6 weeks or something like that, when the cast came off, I was good as new. My muscles, they were a little bit weaker, you know, had to regain the strength a little bit, but my ankle, man, when I got the cast off, dude, it was like 6 weeks in a cast, and then like another 6 weeks of just like, dude, just pain, man. Like, I don't know, it was bad. Oh, Caveman Supreme is sharing. Okay, let's see here. Absolutely. Okay, 9 car wrecks. Ooh, wow, dude. BMX accidents, bar fights, and an IED overseas. Broken 11 out of 12 ribs. Dude, are you going for all 12? I hope not. I'm sorry. I had to ask. I couldn't help making a little joke at it, but dang, dude. Wow, man. That's really crazy, man. Wow, dude. That is nuts. I don't know how I'd feel if I were you, if I'd feel indestructible at this point. Because of all that and still kicking. But dang, dude. Well, thanks for sharing, man. It's honestly very interesting. But that is craziness right there. Hell no, that's my lucky one. Oh, dude, yeah, the lucky rib. That's crazy. Wow, dude. Okay, hold on, Frojo, I saw a comment from you too. I've been hitting the head with a baseball bat, hockey stick, bust my head open 2 to 3 times growing up. Broke a dude's arm playing hockey, but never broke a bone. Dang, dude. Okay. You just reminded me, though, what happens when you get your head cracked open? Because that's always what I called it as a kid. We just said, yo, your head got cracked open. Because that happened to me, where, like, me and my brother wrestling growing up. I think I was... Let's see. This is before 2nd grade, because between 2nd and 3rd grade, that's when I moved. So... How old are you at that age? I don't know, like 7 or 8 years old or something like that. And we're wrestling, and my head, I guess I got like thrown into a table and hit the corner of it. So, you know, those, oh my God, I've never seen so much blood. I'm sorry if that grows there now, but yeah, just blood from your head. I guess there's a lot of blood in your head. That's probably why I can't read too good, you know what I mean? But anyway, so that happened. Is that actual like a skull fracture, or is that just the skin and the blood coming out? I don't think that's a skull fracture, right? That's just like the soft tissue. I feel like if you're skull crack like that, because I didn't have to go to the, well, I think we did go to the hospital to get everything checked, you know, but I didn't have to have like a surgery or anything like that. I feel like if your skull breaks, that's probably surgery type stuff, right? I don't know. A gash? Yeah, I feel like that's probably what it was. Is a skull fracture if you needed surgery? Was it likely a concussion? Yes. Skull fracture? No. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Broke a toe dancing. Had to take 2 weeks off. First day back. What is that word? Well, I'm googling that word, dude. I'm not even. Is that a typo or is that an actual word that I've never seen before? No, this is an actual word. Hold on.
Febrile.
Febrile. Having or showing the symptoms of a fever. Wait, what? There must be other meanings here. Oh, there's some autocorrect stuff. Whoops. Didn't mean to put that on screen because it's so bright. My bad, guys. Having or showing a great deal of nervous excitement, energy. Yeah, I don't know. But, okay. Did you wear a helmet after or just stitches? I don't think either, man. Wait. I mean, I definitely didn't wear a helmet. I know I know that much. I was totally fine, too. I was joking about the whole that's why I can't read thing, of course. But, I was totally fine. I just remember there being a lot of blood. And honestly, I don't even remember there being much pain. Because, I mean, as much as I was kind of joking around about, like, yeah, you don't want to drop your kids to the people saying that they're indestructible. Kids are kind of indestructible. That's how I felt as a kid. It didn't even really hurt. I just remember there being a lot of blood and freaking out because of that a bit. But then after getting that, and then, like, you know, I kept touching it like this and being like, ow, ow, you know, just dumb kid stuff. But as long as I wasn't touching it, it didn't hurt. It's just the skin, a lot of blood vessels in the scalp. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I don't remember if I had stitches though. I actually really don't remember that. I can't recall. I'd have to ask my mom on that one. I'm sure she would remember. Anyway, Doofus Punchers sent it over Buck saying, it was a Ford F-150. Wait, there's got to be a previous comment to this. Let me see. Had a truck that ran off the road and started flipping land on me. Was pinned under it. Had 0 broken bones, but I was majorly bruised internally. Good lord, dude. That's crazy. That's pretty lucky that it wasn't worse than that, man. Holy crap. Doofus Puncher, thank you for the buck, dude. Everything in my computer is full of dark modes, so seeing others with white background is jarring. For some reason, dude, I've set it to dark mode a couple of times, and it just went back to light mode, so I gave up. The other browser I use for showing no, it did it too. What the hell? Even the one I show for pictures, because that one at least I was able to keep in dark. No, I can't believe it. It's back to light mode too. How does this keep happening? It's so frustrating. Anyway, everything I have is in dark mode, or as much as what will allow. But for some reason, man, it keeps going back to light mode. Why is that even the default? Dark mode should be the default at this point, man. But anyway, it is starting to get a little bit late here, so weird night of talking about kids and injuries, but the night is coming to an end here. As soon as I grab these 225 units. Been stabbed twice? Dang, dude. That doesn't sound like a good time at all. EG, what do you think of Icarus's abilities? Next Human Torch? I haven't looked into the champ at all yet. Head wounds / hand / feet wounds tend to bleed a lot because of all the nerves. Super common, but yeah, usually just does that. Okay. Got it. I've been stabbed several thousand times. Woo, tattoos. Oh, man. That don't count. Although, I've never gotten a tattoo. I hear they're painful. But as long as you know going into it, right? It's fine. Who's the champ with the highest rating? Technically Silver Surfer is the one with the highest rating, but the rating in this rating doesn't really mean a whole lot. You want to look at the champion's abilities. The rating is just supposed to be like an approximation of power, but it really is like a meaningless number. It is fun to see the number go up, though. I will say that. Let me grab this free crystal real quick. Like your videos. Thank you very much, Linnell. Am I saying that right? Hope I didn't mess up your name. And yes, painful AF. Yeah, I can only imagine. I'm not against tattoos. Is anybody against tattoos? I don't even know. I'm sure there's still some people. Feels like that's something that people were against in like previous generations or something like that. I don't know. Either way, I'm not against tattoos for other people. I just don't really want one myself. Who knows though? I say that now. Maybe at some point I'd get a tattoo, but just never had the desire for it myself. Which champion has the lowest rating? Good question. Don't know for sure. I want to say original Spider-Man might have the lowest, but I don't know. He only has the lowest because like some of the older champions in the game, they just had a lower rating. And sometimes these champions get updated and then their rating goes up as well. But his, I remember, is particularly low. Wolverine is another one that's actually quite low. The bad stigma around tattoos is definitely wearing off. I don't know anyone that says anything bad about tattoo. Like, I haven't known anyone in my adult life. I just remember maybe a little bit as I was a kid. There was like, yeah, I guess stigma is the right word for it. I don't know. Left rib cage is tatted. Over the bones hurt. Getting closer to the nipple hurts. Oh my goodness, I can only imagine. The space between the bones was nearly painless. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Got it. Alright, anyway. The elbow, the ditch, the wrist, and anywhere near the armpit are real sensitive. Yeah, I bet. And that armpit tat. But alright, anyway, on that note, yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a little bit late. So before I go, shout out to Jay Brink for being tonight's biggest D. Jay Brink, thank you again. And thank you to everyone else. Appreciate the conversations. And all the support and all that. I'll be back tomorrow, where I hope to have a lot more points than I had today. So yeah, good luck if you're also grinding for a champ. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Night, everybody.